Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Well, this is a fucking nightmare, isn't it? I'll open the window so you can hear. Is that any better? Get over there, you bastard. Right, it's the British Musical Fireworks Championships in Southport today. And I was trying to get close to where it is because it's down by the front. But there is absolutely no chance. And when I say no chance, I mean absolutely no chance. There's lights everywhere. I can hear fireworks now, but just can't get anywhere near the place. The car park that I normally park in. The car park that I normally park in. No, don't do that. Yeah, the car park that I normally park in is also being used for event parking, which is of no use whatsoever, is it? Which is a ball ache. The hats are the famous hats. Shine, how you doing, mate? I can't see them because I'm at Tesco at the moment, which is shut, obviously. Just there's nowhere I can go and get a decent view of them as well, which I think is the plan. Vic, how are you doing? You're all right? I was on the beach earlier at Ainsdale, and you could tell it was already getting a bit busy. Just the traffic heading into Southport on the coast road. I've been there before to the fireworks with my daughter, and I struggled to get a car parking space for that one as well. That was before the blue badge. Sam, how are you doing? You all right? I did record a little bit of driving, and you can see all the lights are on. Funland is still lit up. The merry-go-round is still going. That's lit up as well. There's people on almost every corner selling flashing lights, sticks and little heart symbols and what have you. So there's a hell of a lot of people in the town. Can you hear that? But it's a pain in the arse because when we have it, the entire town comes to a standstill. Hang on, I'll take this thing off. Not that, no. Get off, you magnetic bastard. Must be able to hear that. Louise. Black ice smells absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. And it's one of the few that I can have that doesn't send me asthma or me hay fever off. Ali, how you going? Can you hear that? Sounds like Baghdad. The moon looks lovely as well, but I couldn't even get a picture of that. Borley. I was thinking I could go up on the moss just behind us and see if I can see across Southport, because it's quite a fairly low town. There's no like skyscrapers or anything. I might be able to see some of that, but I doubt it. Is black ice a drink? It's not. It's an ice rink, especially if you're driving. It's very, very dangerous. I span out on black ice and ruined the car. Shine, mate, I am parked at Tesco because I thought I wanted to come somewhere where it's quiet. And it's definitely quiet on a Sunday night. Apart from the knobheads, there's a Mackey's behind us. So there's absolute bellends and like 1.1 Vauxhall Novas screeching the back tyres. Oh, lad. Gun it, lad. No, don't gun it. Only 2 likes. You forgot. All right, no one needs to like this. This is shit. I know the mainstream is normally shit as well, but this is super shit. I'm outside a closed Tesco at 8:15 in the blessed PM. My legs are sore. My legs are tired. I walked. The sea was in for a change. Not in, but it was on its way out, but it wasn't like out. But it wasn't in. Know what I mean? And it was fantastic. There was loads of driftwood, which Travis would be buzzing with. Massive, huge trees just tossed around by the sea and left on the beach. Absolutely amazing. And there was a dog. Oh my God, the dog was adorable. Living not only his best life, but the best life of any living creature on the planet. The woman who was with him, who I'm assuming he owns, had one of those throw a bally things, you know what I mean? And she was whipping the ball into the sea and he was screaming into it. Ears flopping around everywhere. Absolutely buzzing. Like it was the last day on earth. Fantastic. And there's some fella who just decided to have a walk on the beach to a piece of driftwood and then sat on it and vaped for 10 minutes before turning around and fucking off home. I don't know, was that punk? That might be punk. Vaping on driftwood could be the new punk. I don't know. Go somewhere high up so we can see the fireworks. There is nowhere high up at sea level, Mandy. You should know that. There's literally nowhere. The only high up I can go to is Parbold. And you don't want that because I'll be stuck behind one of those lorries again, won't I? That's about it. Sam has issues with the horizontals. Oh, I think. Is that my new alias, horizontal? I'll take that lying down. Vic, did you have any gobshites popping in? I have no doubt. Show us your feet. Black Ice is the car air freshener. The Little Trees air freshener. Smells lovely. I was going to... What was I going to do earlier? I was going to go and get my car cleaned. And then I was going to go to Ainsdale Beach. The car cleaning place was closed. And as I was leaving the car cleaning place in a mood, my daughter rang. Dad, what are you doing now? I'm just in the car. Can you give me a lift from mine to Liv's in Ainsdale? Lives in Ainsdale. Yeah, all right. I'll only be an hour. Brilliant. I'll drop you off. I'll carry on down the same road which goes to the beach. I'll piss around on there for a bit and then I'll turn round. And by the time I turned around and got in the car, my phone rang. Can you come and pick me up? The timing was impeccable. I got a little bit of footage. Unfortunately, not all great, but I did put the Action 4 into the Irish Sea. I need to mess around with that and see if I can make it look a bit better because it was a little bit overblown. It was pointing towards the sun, so it was very, very blown out. Unfortunatamente, as they say in Japan. But it was easy. Lovely as well tonight. I was wearing my Raoul Moat and it was sunny. And I thought it was going to be quite chilly by the water, but it wasn't. There's some woman there with a kid. Kid must have been about 10, 11 maybe, at most. Who had been on the beach and was absolutely covered from the knees down in sand. And was every little bit of water that was there between the beach and the car park she was jumping in. Looks like she was buzzing as well. She loved it. That's what it's about. If you got kids, take them to the beach or something, man. They love it. They absolutely love it. Donut, how's things with you? Clinging to the edge of Europe. That by the fingernails. Lovely and sunny, and it's always sunny in Vegas. There's a TV show about that, isn't it? No, actually, it's always sunny in Rill, isn't it? Isn't it? Very dark here as well, it is. It's only, well, not even 20 past 8 yet, and it's pitch black. Lots of fireworks going off. Had a nice thunderstorm there last night. Oh, lovely. Yeah, don't ask for belly rubs, you will get blocked. Also, no marriage proposals, no show us your feet, show us your face. Annoys the life out of me, that. You must be able to hear that. If you go into Google and put in pretty ladies in various states of undress, you can find anything you want. Just go that way. Don't be annoying the ladies who just want to get on with letting the dogs run around and jump into the pool and annoys the fucking life out of me. How am I feeling today? I am feeling knackered. Everything hurts. It's almost an R.E.M. song, that, isn't it? My feet hurt. My knees hurt. My legs hurt. Everything hurts. But on the plus side, no. I've got my steps in. I've done that fairly regularly, so I should be all right with that. Tomorrow's going to be a mad day. The internet fella is coming at some point between 1 and 6, which is not really great for me, to be honest, on account of the fact that I have to leave ours at about 4 o'clock, maybe 4:15, to get to the match. So hopefully he'll have been by that time and gone and just disappear and go and watch the game. So you will get a stream tomorrow as well. Obviously. Annoys me more than it annoys you. It does because, not only because it's disrespectful to you, Vic, but also just makes lads look like absolute knobheads. Like we're all like that. Most of us are, to be fair, like, but not all. First batch of corned beef hash for 2025 in the freezer. Oof. Now that is a proper, it's quite chilly tonight. I fancy something that'll stick to me ribs food, isn't it? I wouldn't mind. I've not eaten today yet either. It's a stupid thing, isn't it? Somebody asked if it was a Taylor Swift channel. What? If you want a suit made in a hurry, Taylor Swift. There you go. Very poor. Very poor indeed. Ali, if you were sarcastic yesterday, you do apologise. Right. Oh, the geezer from Pakistan. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't think you were overly sarcastic with that. I thought you were right, to be honest with you, Ali. When he was calling you babe as well. Are you single, babe? No, babe, she's got 3 dogs. I thought that was rather good of you. Fair play. Fair play, babe. Yeah, always these attempts at attention grabbing. Absolutely, Sam. Even when it isn't looking for a date straight away. Has it ever, I can't even speak, has that ever actually worked on the internet? Show me your face. Do you fancy going out? Yes. Exactly what I was looking for. Exactly you. Man that goes on every female stream and tries to hit on them. Knobheads. Yeah, those playing the long game, being friendly over a long time, hoping to get out of the friend zone someday. Which I suppose in that case, there's a bit more to be said about the people that jump in and go, hiya, pleased to meet you. Will you please go out with me? At least it's more honest. People say stuff about the dogs, it bothers you more. I'm not surprised. I was going to say they can't fight back, can they? But they probably can. Jack could anyway. Go on, lad. Get stuck in. We've met re-internet. I know, but there's difference between meeting people via the internet and just being a full-out, proper, full-on pair. Know what I mean? Only has to work once, then it's a legend for the rest. Tom Ash. Oh, cheers, dude. Thanks for this super chat. Checking in from Mallorca. What's the water like? The water in Mallorca don't taste like what it ought. Love back to you as well. Hope the weather is fine. Obviously it will be. You lucky sod, it's horrible here. There's explosions going off all the time. Mind you, it is the Fireworks Championship. Yeah, don't get too brown. And be careful. Especially if you're in one of those nudist beaches. Nah. You don't want the heat on your meat. Or it'll start to retreat. That's pissing me off, that. There you go. Light enough, isn't it? I haven't got the face to be lit, have I? Yeah, roast nuts, absolutely. Be very, very careful about those nuts roasting on an open fire. My Yeah, my ex-wife is in Benidorm at the moment. I don't think my daughter's overly happy, but at the same time, she's delighted. Goes away all the time. You know what? Doesn't bother me anymore. I like being on my own. Fair enough. Yeah, this doesn't count as a 200. It's because of the internet. I didn't want to jump on tonight, fully suited and booted, and then last 5 minutes. It'd be like my wedding night then, wouldn't it? No, I mean, yeah, it would have been out of order. So hopefully tomorrow, when the dude turns up from British Telecom, he'll fix everything and then we'll be back to normal. There's definitely something going on with that internet though. My mum's had a problem with her phone disconnecting from it. My nephew's going mad because he games as well. His gaming's been disconnecting. The Sky has been disconnecting. What else? Oh, streaming stuff. Streaming on Chromecast just suddenly drops out, which is the ballest of aches. There are those who insist on getting roasted where the sun shouldn't shine. Isn't there a thing, a movement, a thing? I shouldn't have said a thing really, should I? Isn't there a movement where people go and bare themselves to the sun of a morning because they think there's some kind of power? Fucking lunatics. It's all mad. Got to be careful. The skin down there doesn't like too much sunshine, does it? So I'm led to believe. I mean, obviously, I don't get much sunshine, which is why I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Not our Casper, the Friendly Ghost. Oh. Why has this weekend flown so quickly? Why? Why, Delilah? The week dragged. It got to Friday night because I was going to the airport. That felt like that really quickly jumped into Saturday, which jumped into Sunday, which means tomorrow is Monday already. I've got to hoover my car because there's sand in it, because I've been to beach. It's mad. Yeah, same guys that think it's their duty to pick women up even if you have to neg them first. It's horrific, isn't it? Just let women be. They're all right, you know, women. There's no issue with them at all. They can actually talk. They've got opinions. It's amazing. They're intelligent. They know more than just vacuuming and cleaning and things like that, you know. It's not the 1950s anymore, dickheads, behave. How's Casper? He was on the last stream, wasn't he? But then that went tits up, so don't know what happened. Yes, Tomash, get back to holidaying. Are you playing bingo? Did he still do that over there? That's what normally happens, isn't it? Chicken in the basket, cabaret and bingo. They done that last time I went away was to Tenerife. And they did that there as well. All inclusive, todo inclusivo. And yet we ate over the road most nights. Some mad little place where the locals used to eat. Boss. Tom jet ski. Hey, could be, you know. Can you hear me, jet ski, Tom? What's erupt? Almost corrupt. Yeah, chicken in a basket. It's always the same. There's Benidorm as well. My mate, I think it was Benidorm. Yeah? My mate went over there and he was going mad at some brummie. It was just from the second he got off the flight to the second he got back on, moaning non-stop. It's too hot. It's too hot. The food's shite. They haven't got any. They've got now cow in Banks's mild. Why are you going abroad if all you want to do is sit and drink Banks's pissing mild? Watching Only Fools and Horses. You can do that at home. Go somewhere else. Do something different. Drink something else. Go for a walk. Shut up. Behind me. Oh, that's not. Oh, corrupt. Yeah, that's a sign in the back of the car, Mandy. The corrupt sign is the Premier League, because the Premier League are, as the song goes, corrupt as fuck. So that's in the back. That's staying there. You've only done jet skiing once. That was enough. Ooh, chips. Shine chips, mate. Oh, man. I don't really like chips too much, but I could eat them tonight. It is behind me like a pantomime. Oh, no, it isn't. Mandy, you've sunk a jet ski. Come on. You need to tell us about that. Was it accidental, or were you like in the dead of night underneath it with a limpet mine? Is my screen mirrored? I think it might be. I don't know. How can we change that? Can we change that? Should we change that? Should we see if we can change it round? There's Tesco. No, I thought maybe if I changed it back, it might be normal, but it's not. So it must be mirrored. Yes, I am not in a left-hand drive car. And also, my face looks the way I would normally see it now, I think. Which is weird, that, isn't it? Not the one you were on. All right. Did you side swipe on Monday? Yeah, it is, Ali. It is. It is. I don't know if it must be a setting. Because normally, actually, to be honest with you, normally, because it's portrait, you can't really tell, can you? All you see is just that rather than that. Done motocross, never a jet ski. I've not done either of them. Never done anything like that. I'm not very sporty in that direction. Football, I've played for decades. Nothing else, really. Knobheads in cars again. Used to have a bike for the bog. A bike for the bog. Right, it's default mirrored sometimes. Another channel is only unmirrored when they're turned off Streamlabs. Ah, right. I wonder if there's a setting within the YouTube app. This is just a native YouTube app at the moment. I wonder if there's a setting there to screen mirror, which would then unmirror the screen mirroring, if that makes any sense. Mandy, you're still on book 2. Are you having trouble with that? Sure, you told me about the jet ski. You might have done, but my brain exploded. Give me a break. Parasailing. I'd go parasailing, but I think everyone would talk about me. No parasailing, no parascending, no parachuting. Paraguay, maybe. Nearly drowned. What's the thing with sail on a surfboard? A windsurfer. A windsurfer. You almost drown on a windsurfer. They make no sense to me whatsoever, windsurfers. It make no sense. That's the one, yeah. It's too dangerous, all that shit. I understand they're thrill-seeking, but not for me. Bungee jumping, parascending. That one where you get pulled on a parachute at the back of a boat. That, nah, you're all right. Again, over in Cuba, I think. Was it Cuba or was it Tenerife? No, Cuba it was. The ex, and then the couple that we got friendly with while we were over there all decided we're going to go parasending, and it was a day when I had the hangover to end all hangovers before I stopped getting them. So I just lay on the sun lounger, me head covered by the towel and burnt to a crisp. Lovely stuff. Is that the one with the kite thingy on a board? Now, what's that one? That's kiteboarding. Is that actually called kiteboarding, or? Now, the windsurfer is a surfboard with a pole, a mast sticking up, and a sail on it. The kiteboarding, I think that gets done at Ainsdale Beach. Kiteboarding, and also the one where you've got a little, I don't know, like a skateboard, but a bigger skateboard with bigger wheels, with a kite as well. That's on there, which is a bit weird. In Tunisia, it's not scary at all. I am 6'4". If I stand on tiptoes, I get scared of heights. No chance I'm going to be anywhere higher than that. Not a chance. Do you not worry about airplanes? Someone asked me. No. An airplane is not high. It's 38,000 feet. Yes, I know. But I'm sat down in a chair. That's not high. I couldn't stand on a stepladder inside a plane because I'd then start wobbling, but that doesn't bother me. Mad, innit? Kite surfing, right? You want to try that? Oh man, you are mad, Shane. You are mad, man. Funny knowing you survived it. It's nice having tales like that, isn't it? I've got stories to tell. You've seen things on the beach in Dunkirk. A 3-wheeled cart with a windsurfing sail on it. There's been some really weird shit happening near the beach in Dunkirk, hasn't it? Over the years. Steve, what's happening, bro? Yes, hello to our Helen, the Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field. I haven't got the buttons to press tonight, unfortunately. And Roo. Yeah, it's not for me either. I couldn't do all that. I'm not brave when it comes to shit like that. Not my scene. It's funny, you love looking out of a window of a plane, but yeah, otherwise I've grown into a dislike of heights. In the last couple of decades. Yeah, see, stuff like that doesn't bother me. Being high up in a building doesn't bother me either. I mean, I haven't been in any massive skyscrapers, but I've been in the Triad in Bootle on the top 2 floors, and it moves slightly in the wind. I've been in the Radio City Beacon, used to be Tower Restaurant, that used to turn round. I was in that back in the 70s with me ma. That didn't bother me. However, being on a stepladder, my balance starts to go. Although, I got thinking about this. I mentioned it, didn't I? I would never appear on camera. All of a sudden, I can. I have not been scared of heights because I've not been near heights since I had the stroke. Maybe that part of my brain was also responsible for the vertigo. Who knows? I doubt it, but you never know. You just woke up and here I am. No one needs that, Steve. No one needs that, mate. Yeah, I said I wouldn't go on camera, and here I am. It might be. I don't know how to try it without possibly putting myself back by another 3 years. I'll be all right. Watch this. Oh, no. I was in a cherry picker just down the road there, funnily enough. Like I said, Southport is quite flat. And then there's nothing between Southport and Ormskirk. And we were in the middle of there, in the middle of farmland. someone's house, doing a bit of decorating outside, you know, painting the all the woodwork, staining it and putting sickens on it and all that kind of stuff. And I was up in a cherry picker, and I said to my mate who I was working with, I can't stand heights, please, please, please don't make me do this. And he got me up and then started pissing around with it, knocking it up and down so it was bouncing and going left and right. And then we had a thunderstorm which was nearby, and when I looked round, there was nothing apart from us pointing upwards in metal. It's all right, you shit house. By the time I got down, my knuckles were white. There was, in the metal bars, there was lumps where I'd been holding onto it. What's wrong with you? Shit scared. Donald, you went up to the top of the Eiffel Tower and nearly shat yourself. Oh, man. I got close to the edge of dizzy. I did. Not too close, because you would have pushed me off, you evil bastard. I'm only joking, Mandy. You'd have tripped me up. I'm only joking. I did actually, it wasn't too bad. Maybe, I might be fixed. It was class, yeah. Not that you shot yourself, but you went up it. There you go. Yeah, you're not scared of heights, it's the fall and you have a problem. Absolutely. Got to give yourself a challenge, absolutely. Am I sure I can't see the fireworks? It's not like that at sea level. It is like that at sea level. Pretty much. I can't. Tesco's in the way anyway, but they keep them quite low, specifically, so you have to go and pay to get in the pissing place. Bastards. You feel the whole tower shake because of the wind. It's mad, isn't it? Like I say, Triad in Bootle, which is one of the office blocks where our work used to be, was only 19 floors, I think, and it's not massive. But even that, because it's on the coast, or on the river at least, that used to shake side to side. It was horrible. It also used to flood from the top. It's just strange. They had a problem with the water supply, constantly flooding the top 2 floors. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Vicky did trapezing and was scared when you first had to jump off the ledge. Yeah. None of that for me. None of it. It's just under 1,000 foot high, is it? Jesus, man. Heavy that, isn't it? Enjoy those instead. They look much better fireworks. I had to close the window because it's starting to get cold in here. I'll open it again, see what happens. It was good though. When I took Jess, one of the obviously what they do, it's a musical fireworks, so they set off fireworks in time to the music. And one of the songs they were playing was In the Air Tonight. And when he come to the drum thing, the did all the fireworks were going off. It was absolutely amazing. Didn't look anywhere near as busy as it looks tonight though. Jeez, man. They were everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where they're at. Neville Street was chocker. Cars everywhere. Kids all looked happy though. That's the main thing, isn't it? A shitty Sunday night during the school term, and you can go out and watch fireworks. What more can you ask for? You've seen the vid of, what, trapezing? Have we got a vid of Vic trapezing? Yeah. Mandy, were you and Vic in the circus? It was acrobats from Cirque du Soleil, was it? They have some skills, them, man. You can't even juggle. Come on, you must be able to. Everyone can juggle, they just don't realise they can. But can you jiggle? Jiggle it just a little bit. Outdoors, if you remember. Right, you have a trapeze warehouse where there's hundreds of them. Oh, what? Can you hear that? proper loud, that. But this is the problem. I don't know where I could go to show, if you know what I mean. I had to go last year, didn't I? Do you remember that? Jess went with all her mates and she was there for 20 minutes and got sick. Still no idea why she was sick, but she was vomiting everywhere. I had to come and pick her up and take her home. You can, good stuff. You know, good at it, you let go, and when they tell you to, and so someone catches your ankles when you let go. Nah, I don't think I'll be doing that. Snowboarding, do you know what? I can't snowboard. I've never tried it. I've never skateboarded. I can't skateboard. I've tried, I can't do it. So I've never actually skateboarded, if you know what I mean. I give it a go and fell flat on my arse and went, no, it's not for me. So I doubt I'd be able to ride one of those one wheels. Just no good at anything like that. But put a ball at my feet and I'll stick it in the back of the net. Centre fireworks. They are very loud. Is it off the beach? It's in Victoria Park, Mandy, which is not far away from the beach. The part of the beach there's a roundabout at Well Road, and then it goes towards the roundabout where I turn to go to the little car park. That bit's all cut off. You're not allowed down there. So there's people walking around, they can see it. Bits of Victoria Park are all closed off. The road that leads up past there is all closed off as well. So there's people just stood in the street. There's thousands, if not tens of thousands of people there. Just shocker, man. 10-pin bowling. Never done that either. Never been my kind of thing. I don't know. All the stuff people used to love doing, I'd just go, nah, you're all right. Laser quest, no, you're all right. 10-pin bowling, no, you're all right. Just rather stay at home listening to music because I'm a boring bastard. It is the Germans. Die bombed that ship in the war. Snowboarding's easier than skiing. That to me makes sense because it's just one board strapped to your feet. And there's only one bit of movement, isn't it? Whereas if you got two things strapped to your feet, you can move in completely separate directions at the same time. That makes sense. Went over a jump in the first 5 minutes. Lovely stuff. Victoria Park, it is a sign, it is. Vicky Park. It's nice, Vicky Park. It's very pretty. Although it looks like Rose West, honest. I need to go there and show you. It is really nice. Victoria Park is... Do you remember when I did one of me streams right at the start, where I did a handheld and walked up and down the road with all the flowers? It was down there. The flower show's on there as well. What else? They have the comedy festival, part of that was down there as well. They have BBC Weekender or whatever it is, that's down there. It's quite busy. It's nice. You think you'd be better at surfing than windsurfing? Get carried away, wouldn't you, if you're windsurfing? It's easily done. And you do need snow. Unless you have an artificial ski slope, which we had on Merseyside near Kirby, and they cocked it up, and instead of pointing away from the motorway, they pointed it towards the motorway. So it had to get closed down because it was dangerous. If anyone was any good at it, they'd have ended up on the M57. No one needs that. No one needs that, lad. You remember that walk, man? Do you remember it? Yeah, it was one of the very first live streams I did. I just got out and started walking with it. That's called Rotten Row. That is on the side of Victoria Park. It's absolutely lovely. There used to be a Chinese restaurant there. I think there's still a restaurant there, but it's changed. That used to be one of the places where the Everton manager, Howard Kendall, used to take the team. If there was any problem in the team, any issues going on, take them there, have something to eat, get drunk. There'd be fights, there'd be all kinds of stuff. But what happened, they sorted out there, and then that's how we ended up winning the league. Sand in a tractor. We've got sand. We've got loads of bloody sand here. Man, you couldn't even get the sail up. It was too heavy. Have you tried Viagra? Got loads of sand. We should, I don't know. Today I was going to go up to the sand dunes at Ainsdale. I was going to give it a go. And as soon as I started walking up this little tiny bit of one, my legs just went, nah, I'm not having that, mate. Not having it. I do not have the strength, the balance, the wherewithal, the chutzpah, the minerals, anything like that to do walking up sand dunes. But who knows, soon maybe. The one good thing about it is, though, if you fall over in the sand dunes, it doesn't hurt. Unless you land in glass or dog shit or used Johnnies. Thankfully, there's none of that there anymore. I hope. I hope. They're getting better at cleaning those places up. It used to be horrific back in the 70s and 80s. It's lovely now. It's pristine. But it was just too much. But I'd have my camera with me as well. My proper camera. Say cheese. Say fromage. So I got a little bit of footage. It's lovely. It's the peace more than anything, you know. That was the important thing, that little bit of peace. Even with people there, there's so much open space that if there's someone next to you, they're a couple of 100 yards away from you in that direction, and you still can't hear them. You'd hear the roar of the sea. A couple of ships, I think there was the Isle of Man ferry. I caught a picture of that, or a couple of pictures of it. Know what I mean? Mandy Paddleboards, is that your nickname, is it? I could have waited for you to wave. Hang on, go on, wave. Everyone wave. Get a little shot of Tesco and the black ice. And then, there you go. I'll put this up as a short or something. That's having none of it. There you go. Sound. Good done and good dusted. Cheers. That's caught. That's caught on camera. I'll short that later. I want to get some shorts done. They're no good whatsoever, by the way, but still want to get them done. I think I might try and do some shorts on the I Am Jeff, the One True Jeff channel, because he's on 8 subs at the moment. If we can get him to 50, Jeff could start streaming. Might try that. I'm shit at short though. Mind you, I'm shit at long form as well, aren't I? Just shit in general. But I had a few ideas and I tried to go out today to get a few shots just to see whether or not they worked. And then one of the places I wanted to go, I couldn't go to. So I've cocked it up completely. I have a poem. I have poeted. I'll be right back. No worries, lad. No worries. Yeah, I wrote another poem. And I need to take some shots that go with it. Do you know what? I've never done a poem with me on the screen, have I? Yeah, I have. I'm lying to you. I did. This is the story of a middle-aged man, didn't I? I was set on that one. But I've still got ones that are kippers. Just a video of kippers with me doing the poem. I need to redo them, I think. I might do. Be performance poet. People's poet, man. I'm the poor pal's poet. You know that to be true. Sympathy. It's not a sympathy vote. I'm shit at it. I know I am. I can improve. The videos have gotten better than they used to be. Not by much, but they have slightly. But there's more to come. I've just got to learn how to do it. You're great. I'm not great. I do great. Grate. I know that. Stepped away to take a picture of a praying mantis on your window. Hope you didn't miss much. You didn't miss anything. If you're going to look at praying mantises, what is it? What's the plural of praying mantis? Manti. Praying manti. I don't know. I sound like Pamers. I like Pamers growing up. People didn't really take her seriously as a poet, and they should have done. She's really good. Is she still around, Pamers? She might be. If she is. Do you know who else is really, really good at poetry? Genuinely. Is Craig Charles. Lister from Red Dwarf. That's what he was to begin with. He did poetry. Sort of a proto-slam poetry back in the day, back in the 80s. Bit of stand-up comedy, and then just got into being Dave Lister. Last man standing. Last human on earth. Well, wasn't even on earth, was he? Yeah. He's brilliant. His poetry's fantastic. I was buzzing when he followed me on Twitter. So it's not about being a celebrity either. It was like, I really like your poetry. And the fact that you're willing to follow me because I'm a fantastic poet myself. Bollocks. Boss. Poor, but I am very poor indeed. I seem down today. I'm not down. Ish. Managed to take a look at Charlie to cheer yourself up. No Charlie here, lad. No Charlie. You missed me taking a pic while you're waving. I did. It was like that. I was pixelating. In fact, you know what? There you go. Just to prove that I'm actually outside Tesco. Look at that. There you go. We are outside Tesco. If it's still there when we finish, I'll try and get a video. Oh, video wouldn't focus that close to the window pane. Oh, man. There was plenty of emojis. Pam Akers is 78. That's big. That is big. FOJ. Pam Ayers, she's really, really good. I like poetry. And not just W.B. Yeats. There's more to it than that. There's loads of really good poets. But I say Craig Charles. What I loved about him to begin with, because I was a young lad growing up in Liverpool, what he was talking about, I knew, even though I wasn't black. I had black mates who came from Toxteth who were still getting the same treatment that he was getting. So when he was telling stories through his poetry, like, my mates have had the exact same thing, almost word for word what they were saying. And then just talking about growing up in Liverpool in general. There was an accent that I recognised. It was a voice that I recognised. So I love that. But then I also love Roger McGough, who's another Scouse poet. The rhythm, the meter, the rhyme, the way he talks, brilliant. She's got the voice. She has indeed. Sam, it was a very cool shot, that. I need to do more of that. More cool shots. But then I need a camera filming me, filming myself, filming you, filming me. But do you know what? That's a good idea. That's a massive lens, isn't it? to be honest. I mean, it's not huge, but the front of it is fairly big. We could do loads of stuff with that. I need to learn how to use that camera properly. Your preferred Victoria wood. Right, now I'm going to say something, and you can agree if you want, and if you can disagree if you want, I don't care. Victoria wood is borderline genius and shit. The same as Alan Bennett. Borderline brilliant, borderline shit. And the reason why I say this is both of them go so far to make things sound as natural as possible that it makes it sound unnatural. There's a rhythm and a meter to what Victoria Wood does as well at times. And I'm thinking to myself, you shouldn't have spent 4 days picking the right biscuit for a punchline, because you can tell you put too much effort into it. It sounds overly manufactured to sound natural. So it goes to the other side and it just sounds completely unnatural. But she is an absolute genius. Sorry, was an absolute genius. Sam, you leveled up. It's going up. It's going up. It's there. There you go. Not quite as good as Sean. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, Victoria Wood. But I say, Alan Bennett was the same. Just if you try too hard to make things sound natural, they automatically sound unnatural. It's overly polished and overly made to sound working class. So just that doesn't sound right. There's not a real... I know, you've got to be careful doing that. To be fair to Victoria Wood, I'd say 99.9% of the time, she got it spot on. But there was times where it was teetering on the edge for me. But there's a few people like that. If you try and do something which is very naturalistic, Peter Kay does it a lot with Phoenix Nights and things like that. He gets it right most of the time as well. But again, you've got to be really careful. Or is it just me? Two streams, 2 levels up. Absolutely. Did you level up in Vic's as well? Vic, how are the Zogs? How are the Zogs? Oh my God, the Zogs are adorable. Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron. Dogs are all rotating their chews. That sounds painful. That. Always wanting what the other one has. Typical Zogs, even though they're adorable. The inevitability of rejoining the internet. Absolutely. Ali, you can't be too far away either. Vic is at 13. You're all smashing it. Was that a motorbike? Was that a motorbike? Sounded like it. Mandy's at level 50. You are indeed. Smashing it. Shane, what level? You just need to put exclamation mark level and it'll tell you what level you are. Ali, you need to type more. You are doing well. It absolutely blows my mind just how many hours, well, how many days people have watched me stream for. How many days has yours been now, Mandy? 24, 25 days or something mad, isn't it? Shane, you are level 7. Oh, Jesus, suffering fuck. Too many. It is too many. I can't believe people watch me for 5 minutes, never mind 25 days. That's 25 days you're not getting back. You do know that, don't you? But on the plus side, it doesn't matter, does it? We've got some stories to tell. must be able to wear them now. That's the other problem with the musical fireworks as well. It's musical. And it's not just music, it's actual songs from the charts music. So if you try and film it or stream it, you end up getting done by the copyright police. They are loud, man. Not far off a month. It's mad, isn't it? I mean, genuinely, it's this combined time as well. I have been going for 2 years. Well, over 2 years now, isn't it? What's been your favourite pause story? Do we have stories? Copyright demonetisation. You need to be really careful with it. Annoys the life out of me as well, though. I got a copyright, not a strike, but a claim. And when I looked into it, I'd already paid for... You can get music. There's a place called Licked, Lickd, which I've got a subscription to. And you can buy premium tracks. And I forget which one it was, but I bought a song. Might have been New Order, Blue Monday. And you put the license in the description of your video, and then it automatically clears it with the copyright holder. And then I got a copyright strike or a claim on it years later from someone who had nothing to do with the song. It was just some random band who the AI must have thought it sounds a bit like them. We'll do a copyright claim. So I just completely disputed it straight away. This band have nothing to do with it. Not only did they have nothing to do with it, there wasn't even a sample from their songs used within this song. So of course they never replied. So I got binned off. That's the problem with people's actual names as well, is if you go to loads of different streams, there's literally thousands of people. So having to try and remember who's who is a ball ache. But we'll get there eventually. It is very annoying. It's not even the band's fault. It's the record companies. They're so, greedy, trying to find people. If you can find anything where we can claim the entire video, we'll do that. I mean, Rick Beato is one of the big things at the moment. If you want to see the dictionary definition of transformative content, it's him. When he goes into detail about how songs are written or why it's important this song was made, and he does a song that's the most complicated pop song ever written and explains why. That to me is just genius. He's explaining step by step how a song was made, why it's important, why it's complicated, why it's a little bit different to the usual. Completely transformative, and yet people are then trying to claim that because they know he's got thousands of followers. They can make a few quid out of it. What's the point? Ren did the right thing. If you want to react to my songs, go and do it. And then I'll get such a boost from the algorithm, and I'll get a boost from everyone listening to me stuff on Spotify and watching it on YouTube, that I'll go through the stratosphere. Even if he stops people doing it now, doesn't matter. He's had that push. No, there's people like the Pissing Eagles. In fact, I'd watch the Pissing Eagles. Should have countersued for defamation. Undue stress post-stroke. I could have done, couldn't I? I wee the bed because of you. Lots of people wee the bed. Yeah, I know, but I stand on the wardrobe to do it, mate. Nah, you know what I mean? Just a pain in the ass. I had videos that were partially monetized. The one that had the Iran by Flock of Seagulls cannot be monetized in Russia. I don't know. You tell me why. Unless they thought Iran meant next to Iraq. But I had no idea. Lunatics, know what I mean? Absolute bellends, lad. And yet I do understand it from a music point of view, where you don't want people just using their material. I mean, we know loads of reaction channels, and we know what it takes to be a decent reaction channel compared to a shit one. If you watch Jack's films, He's constantly going on about shit streamers, shit reactors, people that don't do anything, like Sniper Wolf and people like that. The ones who just sit there, watch something, at the end of it go, hope you enjoyed the reaction. Join us next time. You haven't reacted, you just sat there and watched the fucking video while we've done. We've already got Gogglebox, you prick. Those I hate. I understand why people are going after them, but if you're someone who's stopping it, talking about how they're feeling, it's the first time I've ever seen this TV show or first time I've heard this song, that I think is transformative, but no, we'll just take it every time. Wankers. 12 eyes, 6 likes. Surprised Dan hasn't got a thing saying use my music, just tag in the description. Do you know what you should do? That's a good way of getting yourself out there as well, isn't it? If you want to use it, use it. Just give me a notification. Let me know that you've used it. Tag me in, and then hopefully we can start sharing. The Moose is back in town. Oh, Jeff's been watching MASH. The Moose is back in town. Sam, they are weird channels. There's a drummer who does drum reactions. Well, he doesn't. He watches drum videos and then says, that was good. Yeah, well done, mate. We're trying to find someone who knows how to play the drums to give us some kind of technical insight into how good this is. No. Just sits there. Yeah, that was good. Brilliant. Well done, you. I've wasted my entire life watching you tit. Overreactors are definitely just as annoying. And the ones who pretend to be reacting to something for the first time and you know they're talking shit. I've seen plenty of them. First time hearing Smells Like Teen Spirit. Fuck off, mate. I don't care how old you are. You've heard that song. First time hearing Imagine by John Lennon. Bollocks. One of these days, when I've the first time listening to Happy Birthday, not the Altered Images one, just Happy Birthday to You. Never heard this one before. I'm 28. Prick. We all need a drink. Have you got any in the boot? I haven't even got one in the car. I didn't bring tea or nothing. I normally bring a thermos because I'm worth it. Yeah, to get moaned after stopping the vid. You have to though, because if you don't, it's not transformative, apparently. You've got to give your opinion at least, haven't you? And I think that within that lies the skill of a reactor, knowing when to jump in, how often to jump in. You can afford to stop and spend 5 minutes talking about something and restart it. It's not an issue if what you're saying is interesting. But some of them genuinely just do nothing and then moan, why am I getting copyright strikes? Like I say, we know reaction channels. A lot of us in here come from communities around reaction channels. You know what works well and what doesn't. What's transformative, what isn't. So it does get annoying. Genuinely annoying. It's going off, man. It's going off. Wow. So many weird channels. There's loads of weird channels there is. Not a bucket of tea. No buckets. Some good reels on Insta at the moment. Some dude did second part of Devil, went down to Georgia with violinists joining in. He was looking for a soul to steal. Reaction fishing. Now you see, I'd watch fishing reaction. Vic, you think you might be cold enough to have your first hot drink of the season? Are you ripping the piss? Cold. Cold. You're on about cold. Mind you, it's only 16 degrees here. It's lovely. It's a lovely temperature. Yeah, rage baiting, sad fishing. Sad fishing's a horrible one, isn't it? You can hear the fireworks. They are very, very loud, man. And we are about 2.5 miles away from them here. In that direction. So they are loud, man. fancy a coffee, but decaf just isn't the same. It isn't, but you know something? For a while in work, I used to get a box of normal Earl Grey and a box of decaf Earl Grey, and I'd mix them up and throw them in my tin at work. And then just during the day, if I'm having like 10 cups of tea, if I was lucky, it might even out. I'd have 5 normal, 5 decaf. I wouldn't really notice the difference, but I wouldn't be wired afterwards. Mind you, don't really get wired from tea. If I have coffee, it's really strong. Strong. Oh my God, the coffee is strong. Wonder if I'd catch that. It's fucking roasting where you are. Yet your cold is our summer. I would be bouncing around in leopard skin Speedos. Maybe not, maybe not. There's always buckets. Yeah, decaf is definitely not the same. But you can, if you mix and match, you can half calf it, can't you? Oh, chocolate Ovaltine. There you go. Liquid teasers. Coffee, mate. Instead of milk. I used to have that in work as well. And the only reason why I went into sweeteners is because a thing of sweeteners is much smaller than a big 1 kilo thing of sugar. And because of that, I've only got a small amount of, well, we used to have lockers in work, only a small amount of space in them. Now I don't go into work. So it's no biggity, but I'm still on the sweeteners because it's better for you. Yeah, just haven't really had any coffee since being sick. Probably better for you. 79 and cloudy. What's 79 in actual degrees? What you do is take 30 off and then halve it, don't you? Near enough. So 49, 50, 25. Are we looking at about 24, 25 degrees Celsius? And you're talking about being cold? Serious? Someone Google what 79 Celsius, 79 Fahrenheit is in actual temperature. Actual world temperature. It's 30. Fucking hell, man. That's roasting. That's a proper heat wave. Heat wave. You got coffee, mate, in the cupboard for emergencies. I don't do milk. I don't do cow milk. Or not too often anyway. I find it tastes fat and greasy now. Not nice. So it's only if I'm out somewhere where they haven't got alternatives. It's crazy. After all these years. Used to drink full fat milk all the time and then I couldn't even look at it sideways now. But you've always got to have coffee, mate, in the house, haven't you, just in case. 30, it's too feckin' hot, it is. Cold and dark. Yeah. You are almost double the temperature that I am where I'm sat right now. And you're moaning about it being cold. Saying I am wearing a coat. Well, you would, didn't you? I was out earlier. Of course I'll be wearing a coat. Just keeping an eye out here as well, because there's been people mooching round. You must think I'm mad. Am I waiting for the shop to open? Blue badge, mate. Piss off and leave me alone. You don't do sweeteners, though. They taste like metal. You don't do sugar either. Sweeteners have a taste, definitely. But if you start using them and stick with them, you grow accustomed to the taste. And not only accustomed to the taste, you actually start to prefer it. Fact. I'd be dealing in facts. I'd be spitting truth, sure. Some of them are better than others as well, though. There are some sweeteners which taste horrific. Genuinely. Anything above 15 degrees Celsius with cold is too hot. Definitely. Definitely. I've been sneezing all day as well. We're on the cusp, aren't we? On the cusp. It is cold weather. Sneezy colds. And of course, because I've got a problem with my leg, and I keep getting cramps in it and whatever, and tremors, when I sneeze of a morning, that can occasionally set off the cramp in the leg as well. And then when you're trying to get up to sort your leg out, you're sneezing and almost falling over. If I was a horse, they'd have put me down by now. Do you do water? Do you do water? I should go without sweeteners. Yeah, I don't know. I quite like a sweetener in me Earl Grey. We do have honey in the house, but I don't really want to go down that route. I'm used to it anyway. I'm used to the drink that I have. It's quite nice. Quite nice. I should have made one and brought it with me, although I wasn't expecting to be out really, was I? I thought I'd have been back home by now. You're not moaning about it, it's lovely. You're just saying, now it's cooler, you might like a hot drink. Right, so it's not cool enough to have a hot drink. It's hot, but not too hot to have a hot drink. That's what you're really saying, aren't you? Semantics, Victoria, semantics. It's not freezing cold and I need to have a hot chocolate. It's just come down from boiling point enough where I can have a hot drink. Bloody cold, jeez, man. We've lost you to the desert, haven't we? Oh, what chocolate? I know, yeah. I've got hot chocolate in the house, actually. Might have one of them when I go back. As well as me alcohol-free red wine and a Lemsip. It's a lot, that though, isn't it? Definitely need to have another Lemsip though. Can't be arsed with this cold. Either kick in or piss off. I hate that one that hangs around and doesn't really go fully fledged. Make me feel like shit for 3 days and then go, or don't come in at all. You do water, but not raw. Raw water. Notice the strong chemical smell of tap water in the UK, not great for tea. We have fluoride, don't we, in our water? Which is part of the argument I have with chemtrail wankers. What it is, right? There's chemtrails, right? And they're dropping chemicals so they get into your bloodstream and then they can control you, really. So they're dropping chemicals up in the jet stream where they could drop it over Liverpool and it would land in Moscow. Yeah, so they can control you. Why don't you put the chemicals in the water? Because everyone has a cup of tea. Everyone has a glass of juice or something. Everyone has a shower, a bath, brushes their teeth. Would that not be an easier way to deliver these chemicals? Oh, I never thought of that. I know you never thought at all, you dickhead. Get out my house. It's a reverse thing. If your core is hot, your body cools your extremities and vice versa. Sam, you know what Vic's talking about? Well, you do because you're in Texas, which is also ridiculously hot. You're still at 85, so it's 30. Still doing cold coffee for now, but 70 would be cool enough. I have drunk tea in well over 100 Fahrenheit. There's always time for tea. If you don't believe me, India, that glorious country, India, gets exceptionally hot and they still drink tea. There's always time for tea. Doesn't matter how hot it is. It's never too hot for tea. True story. Bedouins drink it in the desert. Maybe not during the day, obviously, but you know what I mean. Ali, you had a call. When you say you had a call, are we talking a phone call to speak to someone, or have you now been given your next target? Click, click. So you might be cold enough to... It's not cold. Using those trigger words as well, aren't you, Victoria? All this time. Bloody cold. It's not cold. The Brits of us here, Brits and Irish, Ali would be melting if she was over there in that weather, and you're moaning about it being too cold and I need to have hot drinks. Mad thing, fam. Mad thing. See all round. There's a busy car. No. White, I thought it was a busy car. It's not a busy car, lad. Only up to 35C, then the body sweats it out, which helps you cool down. There you go. I had hot coffee constantly while working because the AC makes the buildings freezing. I could not get used to that. I could not work in the States. Air conditioning gives me a headache at the best of time. You would, Ali, you'd be cremated. You would absolutely. There'd be a puddle of Ali. We'd have to take you home in a bucket, wouldn't we? 14C, down south. 14 and you'd be in the bath. 14, you can t-shirt and shorts weather. Come on, what's wrong with you? 14 sound. Single digit Celsius, you can still wear shorts. It's not an issue. I mean, young girls, I said it last year, didn't I? Young girls going to school of a morning, I feel sorry for them. I noticed it because my daughter had only just left school. So why are these girls going to school? Like -3, -4. Why are none of them wearing either tights or trousers? Have they got to wear fucking skirts? Why is that a thing? Why are they not allowed to wear? It's freezing bloody, literally freezing cold. Let them wear trousers. Yeah, Ali is actually, she's double Irish, being a redhead. If your extremities are cold, drink something. Whose extremities are we talking about here? Your body will pump heat around. Vic, you are British. You used to be British. You're not anymore. We've lost you. You're a desert dweller now, aren't you? Like the fact that we all think different and experience life differently doesn't trigger you at all. No, you're triggering me with your bloody cold. The sidewalks, pavements, sidewalks are melting. It's too cold. Bloody cold. Don't know the meaning of cold. When you live in Michigan, you have much more tolerance to cold. Now, utterly none. It's what you get used to. And again, this is why it's why us Brits, we are used to this particular temperature, this climate. The rain, with it being, we do get quite a lot of rain, but look where we are. We're built for it. There's people like Inuits and things like that who couldn't deal with living here. It's too wet, it's too warm for them. I think there was another American YouTube video about... Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was a Russian one. There's loads of American ones about the heat in the UK. Summer heat is different than what you expect. There was a Russian one. Russians will be wearing 17 layers over in the UK during the winter. And they show you a video of young girls going out. Newcastle normally, isn't it? Tiny skirts and strappy tops when it's like -4. How do the Brits do this? They don't even look cold because we're not. Just because the body is used to where we are. Mad. Do you know how much snow the USA gets? In some places, it's up to your nipples. It is, isn't it? It's mad, the US, because it's such a big place. There is places where it's ridiculously cold and snowy. There's bits where it's pure desert. There's bits where there's beach. There's mountains, there's streams. There's a canyon, which I think is fairly grand. Redhead and silverhead. It was the perfect combination. Copper and silver. It's British to moan about the weather. It's a good icebreaker with us because everyone suffers from it. It's something that we've all got in common. Straight away, if someone says, "Oh, it's a bit parky today, isn't it?" You'll, yeah, I know it is. It was lovely today, wasn't it? And you get straight into a conversation, Ross. Doesn't it get fairly hot up north in the summer? It will do, won't it, Sam? Definitely. Donald the Silver Fox. Ding dong. In New Jersey, you didn't have a car, you used to walk to work in 4 foot of snow. Right, you have to say that in a Yorkshire accent. You used to walk to work in 4 foot of snow every day, uphill. On way home, it was uphill again. Don't know how that works, but it was like an MC Escher drawing. It was amazing. Bloody luxury. It does get warm for a shorter time in the far south, yeah. In the last decade or so, it's been way hotter for longer up into Canada. Yeah, Canada seems a strange place as well. It's on the same line of latitude as the UK, or a lot of it is anyway. Their summers seem a lot hotter than ours, and the winters are a lot colder than ours. We have that weird thing about the Gulf Stream. We have really, really moderate winters compared to the rest of Europe, but we also have fairly wet summers and springs and what have you. Again, which is why the countries, the Great British Isles, Britain and Ireland, are so green. So much sun, but there's so much rain as well. Makes everything grow. It's great. Just unfortunate that the actual temperature is a bit too low to grow huge amounts of food and what have you. You miss snow that settles. Do you get snow that settles in Rill? We don't get it here at all. Just doesn't happen. Always keep an eye out for Fiat 500s going past. Could be my daughter. Could be. Yeah, Southport doesn't really get snow that settles. There's too much salt and too much sand in the air. Wasn't bad, it was a novelty, you just didn't want to do it forever. That's fair enough, that, like, isn't it? Last summer I had a couple of heat domes that made mid and northern US way hotter. That's all weird, isn't it? The heat domes, and what do we have? We have like a snow one as well. It's all bizarre weather. Bizarre, man. Saw a map of all the fires in Canada. The eastern half was on fire. It is mad. That's a massive country as well, Canada. And half of it is on fire. You miss snow on Christmas Day. Did we ever have snow on Christmas Day? I can't remember it. Genuinely can't remember that. But it would be nice, wouldn't it? Ireland and Britain is further north than Saskatoon in Canada. Barely any snow. Yeah, it is mad. Look where we are. It is on a globe. You see how far north we are. We're that far away from the Arctic Circle, and yet because the Gulf Stream and sometimes the jet stream, the position of it. If the jet stream is further north than the British Isles, we tend to get really nice, mellow winters, where it's just like one continuous autumn. If it drops down, no, and the Gulf Stream can't warm us up enough, the winters can be horrific, like 2010. That was a bad one. If it sticks, it doesn't last. It's just too much salt and sand in the air. Melts it all. Poor Canada. Yeah. But more fire suit, you leave the fire slow burns over winter in Canada's peat. All right. They got peat bogs as well. Keep an eye out for these bastards around here. Up to no good, I'm telling you. Walking in snow, you love to drag the kids out in it. There was a video when we had we had a little bit of snow over winter, didn't we? Not far from where I am, about 10, 15 miles away. Someone went and took the dog for a walk in the snow, and there's people sliding down hills. Absolutely amazing. It was just down the road, and here it lasted 5 minutes and it was just back to normal. Annoyed me, that. But then we're at sea level, so there's nowhere to slide down, is there? But it would be nice if we could just have that. Have like 2 weeks of proper freezing cold, snowy winter. Just 2 weeks, you'd deal with that, wouldn't you? 2 weeks of stupidly hot summer and then the rest of the year just to be nice, I'd settle for that. I like this weather at the moment. It's dry. The temperature's nice. You get to wear a coat. And of course, I've got loads of good coats. So they look sound, man. Be nice. 2010-11 had a long snowy winter. We had around 2010 and 2011, and I think a few years later, we had beasts from the east, didn't we? 2010, definitely, that was horrific. I almost got caught in Liverpool. Almost. They hate it now. That's it, and it just tend to grow up and change completely. Canada supplies most of your peat in the US. You haven't gone peat free. I know you've got to be careful with peat, haven't you? Because it's a really good carbon sink. And of course, as soon as you burn a carbon sink, the carbon comes back out. Any hill will do. We haven't got any. We're at sea level, just no bloody hills. Apart from the sand dunes might be alright for that. Still love it to this day, whizzing downhill. Oh, you think you were in Liverpool in 2010? Remember having to walk miles from the centre because the bus couldn't get up a hill? We were in the pub. We had to finish work early because they said there was going to snow. So they said, like, get out the building because you're not our problem then. All right, sound. Went straight to the pub. The snow started coming down and it looked like it was a film. It was gorgeous. And then about 2 hours later, someone went, oh, fuck. I think we better leave here now. Looked outside and it was like knee deep. That was in the space of 2 hours. Shit. Sprinted down to Moorfields, jumped on the train. It stopped in the tunnel between Moorfields and then getting out towards Sandhills. Got as far as Sandhills and he went, no, can't go any further than this. So I thought, shit, we're stuck. Luckily, there was 3 other lads who were stood near me. I could hear them talking. One lived in Formby, one Freshfield and one in Birkdale. And I just said to them, if you're heading that way, I'm going to Southport. Should we get a taxi between us? Yeah, go ahead. Cost us all about a tenner. Way over the odds, but you needed to get home. The Formby bypass, half of it had been cleared, half of it was absolutely waist deep in snow. And the taxi driver said, if I'd known it was this bad, I would have refused to bring you. Managed to get back, got home, dropped my bag and my laptop in the house, walked from ours to Tesco, obviously, in absolutely up to the waist snow. Got a shitload of wine, walked home, and that was it. I was off work for a week because there was you couldn't get anywhere. The entire country closed down, but I had wine, which is why my brain exploded. Oh, so it's been used in landscaping mixes and potting soils. Right. I did not know that. Vic, you like it as well? Last year you went away just for some deep snow for a few days. Yeah, so you got a few days of it and then you can go back home where it's warm. Isn't that perfect? Best of both worlds. And it's good that you can do that. There's snow in the mountains here in May. In 2010. Jeez, man. Yep, no nutrients in peat. Just pulling the peat out is bad. Plus, with the fires, so much more carbon back in the atmosphere. We have got to be really careful. We're doing our best to get carbon neutral, and then everyone started to celebrate by buying log burners and then burning logs, which, of course, releases more carbon. Middle classes are going to burn the entire country to a crisp. To a crisp. 1,000 years of carbon all dumped out in the short term. And it is literally thousands of years, isn't it? It's a carbon sink. It takes it in, and just as soon as it burns, that's it. Everything's out within seconds. We've also got the methane to watch out for in Russia, isn't it? Loads of the frozen lakes have got bubbles of methane in them, where plant life and things that died at the bottom of the lakes and ponds and what have you, was fermenting and creating methane, froze, trapped. But now, as it's melting, it comes up and you can actually set fire to bubbles as they pop up through the ice. That's going to add more methane to the atmosphere. We're knackered, aren't we? Absolutely knackered. Peat's been banned for amateur gardeners in the UK since 2024. I did not know that. Interesting fact, Mandy. Interesting. Dogs love snow. Dogs love anything. Dogs are boss, aren't they? It could literally be anything. Like Rocco the Socko. We have a sock. Yeah! Best thing in the world ever. Just, it's only a sock. Yeah, but it's a sock. Yeah, but it's only a sock. Yeah, but it's a sock. Yay! Dogs. I'd love to have the energy and enthusiasm of a dog. Found that out through watching Gardener's World, showing alternatives and how they perform. Gardener's World, is that still going? My daughter, that is it. See, all their mates have got Fiat 500s, same as her. And she normally turns up, no matter where I am, my daughter turns up. Oh yeah, you got any money? You're going to take us with you next time. Good stuff, man. Now you can't you? Now, wherever you go, rather than just going somewhere, you can film it and then make 24p a go. You'll be a billionaire before you know it. Plastic weed barriers are watered as well. What are weed barriers? Barriers to weeds, obviously. Or did you mean like fucking weed barrier, lad? Jackson will lose his 2.5 brain cells in the snow. He'll be all right. He'll be sound. He's a hot-blooded male after all. Waste, not water. There you go. I was wondering what you meant. Got confused. Are you watching a gardening show from Scotland? There wasn't a new season on Amazon this year. It's another fucking... Is that the same Fiat 500? This is like a Stephen King film, this, isn't it? I'm being followed by some din Fiat 500. That'll be my daughter. It is 24p. You'll get more than 24p. Guarantee you. But you need to start making long form. Get people watching for ages. If you do go into the snow, film it. Always film it. Always film everything. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. My Everton just pissing around on match days has done quite well. People seem to like them. Yes, I'm being cased by Fiat 500 here, love. That's a point. No ads on here. No ads. That's not what it's about. Not about the ads. It's about me and you. Us together. Us in the community. Care in the community. Shane, level 8. It's going up. It's going up. It's there. That's the good thing. If you make sure to remember to film as much as you can in landscape, you can make all kinds of stuff. You can just cut things together and make compilation videos up. Part of what I was doing earlier, going out with my camera, just trying to film little tiny stupid bits, which will be mashed together into an idea that I've got. But especially if you're going somewhere, taking a camera with you, or taking your phone and filming it. You can make proper little travelogues. And for the people who are used to seeing the dogs in the Vegas heat, jumping in and out of the pool, suddenly seeing them somewhere completely different, wandering up hills, walking around in snow, going to the beach, anything that you can do, suddenly it's another little bit of interest, isn't it? I like all that. I did a thing. Mandy will tell you. ChatGPT said, give me an idea for a vlog around Southport with a shot list. And it gives you a breakdown of what you can do. Go here. I mean, some of it's out of date, but go to this place, take this kind of shot. So you can end up getting ideas off there for what you could do and how to film it, how to make it into a video that people will watch, boss. Muy interesante here. Still want to see Hannah blinged up in a casino. We all want to see that. Being a full-on 1930s gangsters mole best. Yep, she'll love that. Cooler weather is coming. You can get out and do more. Which is all you've got to do with a channel. Just get out and create more content, more stuff that you can have on there. The more stuff that you've got, the more stuff that people can go through and watch. And before you know where you are, someone's discovered your channel and is watching videos from 2 years ago, which are now monetized. Switch on monetization for absolutely everything as well. Don't miss out on anything. What think about all the 24p's, man? Or 30 cents, whatever they are. The real one was rubbish. To get an idea of what you could possibly do, I think is a good starting point. That's when you need someone like yourself with local knowledge where you look through it and go, that's rubbish, get rid, but put this instead. And then you've still got the same shot list at just different places. The Southport one was all right. It did say, have a walk up the pier, which you can't. Although today, was it today or yesterday, Rachel Reeves said there's £20 million to be spent on it. So it's in the planning stages at the moment. Hopefully it'll reopen within the next year or so. That would have been a perfect place to go and stand and watch the fireworks. More Fiat 500 action. I'm being stalked, lad. Yeah, but I'm going to do the Liverpool one as well. Although it's been a while since I've actually been in the city of Liverpool, so that might have even changed as well. Just a pity I'm not healthy. If I was healthy and I've got all the good camera equipment and everything, I could go and do all kinds of shite. I could go and do the Wainwrights in the Lake District, climbing up mountainy hills. I could go to North Wales and climb up hills there. I still want to go and see Trevan. Desperate to go and see Trevan. That is a beautiful looking mountain. You open to have your own swag for it to wear. Swag, man, telling you. And I need to wear a Marilyn Monroe outfit. Yeah, find a group of dogs to be the Rat Pack. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Jack is the Rat Pack, the Jack Pack. Seeing things about giant fish tanks on the strip, that'd be fun too. Just in a place like that, there's so much you can do. So much, man. On phone trying to get refunded, cash point to give you cash. What? Bastard. But it's taken out your account. Bollocks to them. Stay on with them, man. Take no shit, Richie. TNS, man, TNS. I need to get back to North Wales as well, actually, before the weather gets really, really torrentially bad, won't I? Where's next, Mandy? Where's next after Dizzt and Riddling? What could be the next trip? Where could I go? What would look good? What would look cinematic? Dead cinematic, that, you know, lad. Dead cinematic. What could be the next place? I'm not climbing Crib Goch either. I might not be scared of heights anymore, we don't know, but I certainly wouldn't climb up that bastard thing. Scares the bejesus out of me. Should do Conwy. Conwy, how good's Conwy? Is it alright? Conwy. Can we go? Can we? Crib Goch is it's absolutely danger mouse. I've seen a couple of good videos of people climbing up it. There was a fella and his daughter, and he was struggling. I think he's in his 50s, this fella. And his daughter was virtually running like a mountain goat. It was amazing. Then I saw another one or two fellas, and halfway through the video, I went, well, this is the point where he slipped and he's no longer with us. Fucking hell, man. That's proper dangerous. It's like that, isn't it? Like a proper skinny little ridge. Horrible. But beautiful at the same time. That's mountains for you, I suppose. Take people to the world's smallest house and then the castle. It would be handy, wouldn't it, with me being a relatively tall chap to go into the world's smallest house. Although the person that lived in there, wasn't he about 6'7"? Can we go on? We'll do that then. And a castle. I always love a castle. The place they filmed the UK, I'm a Celebrity, is that the one? Keep saying Conway, it's a bit steep. Yeah, but I mean, if Dizzard Falls, if we could manage that, then I'm pretty sure I could manage Conway as well. Probably went daytime today, you reckon, the plane? Betsy Court is super pretty. Yeah, I'd love to go there as well. There's a few places, North Wales. Just means getting off my arse. Well, it means getting the car sorted first, to be honest with you. I'm waiting to hear back from Ian as to when he can fit me in. Once that's done, all the work's done on it, I'll be happy with it. Then I can start getting out a bit more. And I don't mind if it's raining or it's a little bit chilly. I don't mind that either. 6'7". Right, so even taller than me. He's got a good 3 inches on me. Insert Frankie Howard here. But I've got to go somewhere. And at least North Wales, I can bully Mandy into coming with me so I don't fall over. See, I couldn't even do that. I could drive to the Lake District. It wouldn't be a problem. When I got there would be a problem. There'd be no one to go with me. And I wouldn't trust myself walking up a mountainy hill type thing. Same with the, I don't know, Yorkshire Dales. Similar kind of thing, isn't it? Bit dangerous, man. For a unit extra. Could do some investigating. Could do some sleuthing. We need to do more sleuthing. You mind if it's cold and raining? Tough shit. It's your gaff. I know, but it's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. And also, I like the way the desert video came out with the narration beforehand. That worked quite well. I saw that not too long ago. Just cropped up in one of my feeds and auto played. Well, actually, that sounds all right. I'll do that again. But I need to find somewhere to do it. So Conway might be the next one. Might see it one day landing. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Cam out for that one. You'll bring the camp. Oh, the camping chairs. Yeah, we've got to check the camping chairs, haven't we? See if either of them are suitable. And a Brawley. Oh my God, the Brawley is adorable. Just wear a decent coat. That's all you need, man. A decent round moat. Hand warmers if need be. You'd be sound. Picnic, yeah, go ahead. Bring a picnic. I'll make sure that I bring dolphin-friendly Earl Grey, almond milk, 1 sweetener, in a thermos because I'm worth it. I've got to make that when I go home, by the way, as well. I always have to have my cup of tea at night. Otherwise, there's going to be murder. Yeah, no such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothing. Absolutely right. But I'm going to let you know, as soon as Ian sorts out my car, I am planning to come and visit North Wales. Needs to be done, man. Needs to be done. We need more videos on the channel. Proper videos. I need to practice. I need to practice my shots. Can I make that look like my mouth? Can I? Looks like Horace's mouth, doesn't it? Horace's mouth when he's doing his haikus. You are Nesh. Because you fucking like that, there's nothing of you. You're as far through as a tram ticket. You go Panascouse, you girl. Skinny malinks, as me ma would say. Aye, true. Too true. So I haven't even changed the chat. How do I change it on this? All message. I didn't even do that. If I missed any messages, because I'm an absolute tit, obviously. Yeah, if it is 50 below, then it is bad weather. But even that, that's just weather, isn't it? Weather's weather. I quite like the weather. Vic, you've got to go and cook your lunch. No worries. Go and get fed, man. Go and get yourself on the outside of that. Not heard that in Yonks, skinny malinky. Yeah, it must be an Irish thing, because I've heard it in Liverpool all the time. In fact, there used to be on Castle Street by our work, there used to be a health food shop called Skinny Malinks, where they do really, really low fat food. It's nice, very nice. Enjoy, Vic, enjoy. You're staying on listening, just won't be able to comment. Good, we'll take it in turns to slag you off then so you can hear it, but won't be able to fire back. Trash. It's rubbish, not trash. You put it outside on the pavement, not the sidewalk. Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Sorry, get out my system now. Show us your feet, Vic. Show us your feet. Have anyone seen Henry? Belly rub Henry. Have I asked this? Is he all right? Has he disappeared? What's happened to him? Yeah, what are you having for lunch? Tell us now. Tell us, go on, tell us. Greg's sausage rolls. Oh, yeah, we had some of them in the house. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. That's how I greet my daughter of a morning, by the way. When I get to her house, I ring her. And it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. As soon as she answers, "Get out of bed, you bone-eyed, lazy bastard." To which point she fires back in very, very Aussie as well. "Be outside in a minute, mate." "All right, mate, I'm outside in a minute, mate." "All right, mate, see you later, mate. Bye, mate." Every morning. Or every afternoon, doesn't really matter. You are thinking omelette. Firstly, well done for actually spelling omelette correctly. Pot noodle. Could do a pot noodle, couldn't you? New York, London, Paris, brutal. Everyone's talking about pot noodle. Talk about pot noodle. Everyone bacon, egg, and cheese. Fucking, do you know what? Be careful with the cheese, man. The Americans put cheese on everything. Mad, just be careful. It's full of fat. It's not good for you. You lazy galah, when you're flying galah. Bit of Alf Stewart. Have the sandwich. I have got Lemon, not lemon, no. Mango and lemon chicken breasts. I think I better go and see the doctor about that, to be honest with you. And I've got bagels, thin bagels. I'm gonna have them when I get back, and a hot chocolate, and some wine, alcohol-free wine. It's never beer, it's always wine. Sunday today, isn't it? You put cheese on everything. I know. It's not good for you, man. It's not good for you. One of the lads who's used to be on Twitter is a poet or a spoken word dude. Written word as well, actually. He had substance abuse problems and then he's given that up. But now he's absolutely addicted to cheese. I feel like saying to him occasionally, you might be off the gear now, lad, but that's just as bad for you. Having 27 different types of cheese for your lunch. Sorry, that's a Tory word. I shouldn't say that. For your dinner, lad, just full of fat. It's not good for you, man. Even the American cheese, which is not real, proper cheese, you know what I mean? Blue cheese. Oh, man. I don't get that. I don't get blue cheese. I don't understand it. It's telling you not to eat it. It's a warning not to eat it. It's full of fucking mold. It's the best part of it. Ugh, man. Knocks me stomach. You're going to say you put cheese on everything even before you moved. It's not healthy, you know. It's not good for you. Make sure you take your blood pressure on a regular basis. And your cholesterol. Please, please, please. Don't be in the same boat that I'm in. It's your only calcium intake. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. It is. It's full of calcium. It's also hugely full of fat and salt and things. No es bueno, Mandy. Got to be careful. Need to be really careful what you put into your bodies, man. Really do. I thought I was doing all right. Actually, I didn't. I knew I was lying to myself. With the wine, anyway. The amount of alcohol was far too much, and I knew it was. But I thought I was doing all right with my diet. Loads of rice, loads of pasta. Then I had to look at how much salt was in the a jar of sauce that you throw onto it rather than make yourself. Just full of sugars and salts. Blew my mind when I seen that. The same as the large quarter pounder meal from Mackey's. Is like 56% of your daily intake of salt. So it's over half your salt in just one meal. So depending on what you have with that during the day. If you have bacon for breakfast, that for your dinner, something like a ready meal for your tea, and then sit eating salted peanuts, your blood pressure's gonna explode. Or your brain will anyway. It's not good, man. Am I calling you full of fat? Of course not, Mandy, of course not. You're full of poison and fever and bile and evilness, but not fat. There's nothing of you, fucking hell, man. But you still got to be really careful. While your stomach may be flat and you might have nothing on you whatsoever, the inside of your veins need to be fucking careful, man. You definitely use cheese for calcium as well. Do I get calcium at all? I must do. Where do I get my calcium from? Yogurts. Oh, yogurt. Eat loads of yogurt, don't I? Actually, I need to keep an eye out on my diet. Make sure I'm not missing out. I seem to be doing all right. I don't want to go backwards. You only eat once a day, which is not good either, Mandy, but I suppose, all right. Yeah, you balance it with plenty of yogurt and ultra filtered lactose-free milk. Yogurt's really good for that. I do like a yogurt. Found the flight log. Ooh. Not complete, but it says it flew today as you knew. What grub do you have for your dinner? Oh, works for you, Mandy? Obviously does. Which is why you are a skinny malinx. Eating late isn't the best. This tonight is going to be the latest I've eaten in a long, long time. Normally it's around about 8 to 8:30. I finish work at between 7 and 7:30 at night. come to Tesco because it's the only shop I ever go into. Get something to eat, and then I don't eat after that. Normally. Tonight, on the other hand, I will be filling my face when I get back. Although I might, yeah, I do sometimes, occasionally, but I might have a bit of cereal of a night. Just if I'm hungry and I need something and I don't want anything dodgy. A little bit of cereal. Find that pilot, yeah. Yeah. Vic wants some pilot action. It's a private owner. Yeah, go all the way down the rabbit hole with this. We need to know what it's all about. Off to watch your film. No worries, Richie. See you later, mate. Take it easy. Hopefully it stops again. Jean-Jers crossed, as they say in Japan. Should be right. Hang on, have I done my... I have, haven't I? I must have done. How many steps have I done so far? 2,926. Is right, lad. So I don't even need... yeah. Why did I even check? I just walked into the middle of the Irish Sea and back. XP, come on, what are we up to? How close are you, Leo? Oh, not that far off, not that far at all. Gotta keep on talking. Keep talking. Vic, oh, you're close as well. Telling you. Give it a load of banny. You know what I mean? Oi, oi. How many have you got to get now, man? Jeez, man, you can't be that close. You can't be. You're not that far off either. Jeez, man. Man, you people talk, don't you? You people talk. Oh, I forgot to cut my hair as well. My hair's getting too long. Far too bloody long. Should have clipped it tonight. My daughter asked me to watch for men. What? Just for men, rather. What's for men? What the fuck is what's for men? Just for men, it. Not a chance. Can't be bouncing around looking like Noel Edmonds, can I? Some absolute bellend screeching the back tyres up there. They think they're so good, don't they? Unfortunately, when horsepower exceeds ability, you end up in a hell of a lot of trouble. Talking's grand, so it is. It is sort of stay up talking all night like a sleepover. We could have a sleepover, couldn't we? We'll have to try that one of these days, won't we? Although we have seen that, haven't we, a few times with people falling asleep on streams and then just leaving it running. And then when you look at it, I sleep for 6 hours and there was so many 100 people watching. Why? No idea why, but people do it. Why, dear Lila? She's only going at her with the Bix. Did your dad's when he come to Vegas? Clipped. Straight off. Yeah, I try and do mine at least once every 3 or 4 weeks or so. Otherwise, it just goes ridiculous. We could have pillow fights. Eh? Could we have virtual pillow fights? Could we make that happen? Is there a way of doing that? Possibly do that. Find a way of doing it. Can't stand tyre screeches. They're horrible. Every UK McDonald's car park or like the Mackey's is just behind us, like just there's full of kids. They go there, have some cheap food, get full of E numbers, and then start screeching the tyres round. The worst thing about it, as I say, you've got Tesco here, the supermarket. You walk across there, there's a little bit of a zebra crossing, and then you go into Mackey's. But there's also a roundabout there. And I've been here at 7 o'clock in the evening during the summer when it's light. There's families around, and there's been people drifting around the roundabout, completely out of control. They don't give a shit. They do not care at all, do they? Feckin' Egypt. When did the C word lights go up? When? Which? Where? How? Where? In Southport, or do you mean in the house? They go up earlier, don't they, when it comes to being outside? First week of December. Someone just wrote on your channel that her husband died today, but there's laughing emojis in it. Right. So that either is a mistake, it's grief baiting, or she's iced him. See the blue lights? The hospital's only round the corner. We see blue lights quite a lot. So I suppose if you find one as a troll, probably get up to all sorts with other trolls while the person sleeps. But it's money, isn't it? At the end of the day, throw adverts in every 4 or 5 minutes. Wake up to so many 24p's, it'll be brilliant. Yeah, it's a lot of people who claim to want to be YouTubers or streamers don't think about the weird stuff that happens as well. Must be great being a streamer, being a YouTuber. Yeah, but then people start coming onto your channel and start talking about all this weird shit. Stuff that you don't need. Odd, you know what I mean? Hoping it's a typo. What else could it be? Her husband tried today. Did he try? Did he have a real good go at being a proper husband? He tried today at least, you know what I mean? Did he lie today? I've leveled up. That doesn't count though. That doesn't count. We're not having that one. No cushions or pillows. There is a frisbee. That's police, isn't it, rather than ambulance? I wonder, as one of those cars that was struggling to actually drive properly, smashed it. Have they binned it? May he rest in peace. Unless it's a typo, at which point, may he rest in piss. Where is it we can all go and have a look and have a think? Yep. You were the other way. You were more convinced, or more concerned about getting hate, so didn't do it. Then Mandy convinced you. Your issue is you're female. So, of course, straight away, it's just lads constantly. Show us your face, show us your feet, show us this, show us that. I don't think you're going to get too many issues other than just lads being knobheads. Me, on the other hand, I haven't got too many problems either. Don't really get people jumping on lives asking me to do strange things. Do occasionally have people who are trying to troll, but they don't really get far with me, do they? As I am not averse to telling them in a proud and happy voice to go fuck themselves. Don't bother me in the slightest. It's on the live you did recently where the photo is Rubes by the pool. Yes, Mandy's fault. It's all Mandy's fault. It's all her fault. That's why it doesn't bother you as much. You were expecting a lot worse. Yeah, you might get worse, to be honest with you. Be careful with that, because you might. Weirdness going on, weirdness. But as long as you can deal with it, I think part of it is just remembering as well. They're just random knobheads on the internet. Which is why you've got to be careful. You're really good at it as well, of not telling people where you are. I mean, Vegas is a fairly sizable place, but just make sure you don't tell them exactly where you are, you're all right. So far, you haven't got anyone like that. Just a lot of random, lonely dudes looking for a handout. Or something similar. Yeah, it's the assumptions. You must be rich, don't you, work? Because it looks, to a lot of people, it looks a very, very wealthy kind of lifestyle, doesn't it? Swimming pool. Yeah, I know. A swimming pool in the backyard sounds very, very, very upmarket. But I suppose if you live somewhere that hot It just has to come with the house. You have to have one, otherwise you would melt. There would be a puddle in the backyard, a puddle of Vic, and no one wants that. There's got to be a pool there. You live in the desert. If, on the other hand, you lived somewhere a bit more cold and you had a heated pool outside or something, that is a little bit exy. Those comments do rub you up the wrong way. It's mad, isn't it? Just the assumption. This is something I haven't got, therefore it must have cost a fortune. Bollocks. It was possibly meant to be a sad face. Or she hated her husband, Ali. She might have hated her husband. You know, you died today, lol. What do you mean, lol? I fucking hated him. And I get all the money now. No. Yeah, don't do shots of where you are landmark-wise, because, and you really do have to be careful with this, easily done is just to stop your streams if you're out and about, and then do the old circle to search, and it will find exactly where you are using AI within seconds. Very, 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 very easily. So if you're going for a walk near yours, start 2 or 3 blocks over at least, and finish 2 or 3 blocks over. I mean, I do it outside our house, but I'm not remotely fucking bothered, to be honest with you. I'm 6'4" and 200 pounds, and there's 3 men live in my house who are all 6 foot plus. I don't think we're going to have issues, to be honest with you. Plus, there's a cop who lives next door, so I think we're all right. But I don't get many weirdos following me. Yes, I did find you on Google Maps, Mandy, but you did challenge me to find you. This wasn't just me off my own bat trying to find where you lived. I'm not a fucking weirdo. Well, I am, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's a strange thing to type in the comments, isn't it? Sorry I missed your live, but I was burying my husband under the patio. Yeah, so I think emphasising that you have money, so you should give them money for whatever real or fake financial situation it is, isn't it? You're rich, I want money, therefore you should give me. Just the busies. Oh no. Going to be screwed when you go on the strip then. Do you mean the Sunset Strip? No, the Las Vegas Strip. If you're going on the strip, you be very careful. Yeah, that's all right. Don't, well, I suppose live streaming from there, you're surrounded by people, so you're all right. I wouldn't advertise that you're going to live stream from there in advance, though. Just turn up, stream, do your bits, go home. Or if you're going to record somewhere, film something and then put the video out days afterwards. Like I say, there's a woman who lives in Ainsdale who does a lot of online content, and she was talking about if she was going to live stream, she wouldn't tell anybody where she was going that week. And she started doing it now where she'll go away for a week, she'll make a load of content, and then she'll drip feed it out. So if she goes like day one in mid-Wales she's been in, day one in mid-Wales in such and such a place, no one's going to drive there hoping to catch her, because by the time she's put the first video out, she's back home or she's somewhere else. So any kind of woman-y type person, whether an attractive woman or just a vulnerable woman, has to be really fucking careful. I mean, she has to be careful as well, because she jumps in waterfalls and ponds and stuff wearing a bikini, so she does have a kind of demographic who tends to follow everything she does. Yeah, so that kind of strip is very careful. Just do at the strip, not how you got there. That's the main thing, Sam, isn't it? Yeah. Don't say how long it took to get there, because people will be out there with a protractor or whatever it is, a compass. She must live in this area or that area. Yeah, keep your head on a swivel for anyone paying too much attention. You're lucky because you'll have a dog with you, at least one dog, so you'll be sound, but you do need to be careful. That's why a lot of people, if you do go out, live streamers or people who go and make a lot of content will try and pair up. We'll both do videos from the same place. I'll start at one end, you start at the other end, but we'll keep each other within eyesight, and there'll at least be two of us for everything we do. I'll film in that direction. You stand to the back of me and film in that direction. There we go. Yeah, do it by Thunder by Down Under. They'll look after you. They will, they will. Turn off location on your phone. Defo. All your apps. At some point in the future, keep an eye out if you can. Just for a cheap smartphone that you do nothing with apart from stream or film on. Literally just that. Every time I upgrade my phone, I never get rid of the old one, which is why I'm currently reading the chat on my phone and streaming on my previous phone, the older one, which is quite handy. Just press the wrong button there. Many apologies for the inconvenience. Yeah, you've got to be careful. Fellas are fucking weird. That's the problem. That's the main problem. No offense to all the other fellas in here, but we are, aren't we? We have got no concept of the phrase no, or boundaries, or how to talk to lady girls. You're nice. You've got nice boobs. Yeah, what a great thing to say. Well done. Congratulations. Marry me. Fucking idiots. They get everywhere. Yeah, but places like the Strip, at least there should be enough people around. And I am presuming there'll be loads of police around the Strip anyway, just in general. So there'll be always someone there that you can reach out to if there's an issue. What's going on? Look, you're really going to go and make food now. Nobody's enjoy. Bon appetit, as they say in Japan. Please feed yourself. Yep, got to be done. Proper food. Oh, battery power low. Do you know what? Yeah, the omelette will only be ready now. The omelette will only be good to be throwing as a frisbee. That's low on juice. This is low on juice. Do you know what? I'm low on juice as well. I think it's time to go home. I think it's time to have a hot drink and some kind of foodage, because I'm hungry as well. Oh, hang on. There's more explosions. I think it's time to go home. But what I will do, should we drive home? That way you can tell where I live. Because I'm not remotely fucking arsed, you know what I mean? Doesn't bother me in the slightest. That's low on juice as well. Right, come on. I'll turn you around. And then if you want to see where I live, you can do, because I don't care. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Let's get it on. Now I need to be careful that we don't need any of these shopping trolleys, so I don't want any more work done on this car than is necessary. Maybe you might even see fireworks in the distance, who knows? Who knows or dares to ask? Not I. Do you know what would be a great idea though, is actually putting my glasses on. Luckily I have them chained around my neck. We're going to go past the hospital here as well. The hospital where I'm constantly in there getting magic juice in my eyes. See, there's an ambulance just come out of the hospital, because here is the hospital on the right hand side here. At these lights. And I'll show you, this is how close this hospital is to where I live. When I had the stroke, it took 40 minutes for the ambulance to turn up, and then it took 4 minutes to drive from ours to the hospital. Literally just round the corner, man. Now I can't see any fireworks in the sky. That's a shame. No, nothing. 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 This is normally quite good as well. If there's a nice moon of a night, this road is fairly good. There's some good moon shots here. This is part of my walk, part of the Bart's Head walk as well. We're nearly there. We're nearly home. I should have phoned up and got the kettle put on, shouldn't I? And here we are. And there, Ali, on the windowsill, is your Scrabble box. So we are home. And now I've got to drag all kinds of stuff into the house. So I need to put the light back on so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, here I am. Right, so that has got to go in there. Camera goes in the camera bag, I think. Unless I am very much mistaken. Along with the microphone from that camera. That'll have to go in charge when we go in as well. Yeah, but there you go. So considering I wasn't streaming at all tonight, we've managed to stream, haven't we? Which is sound. So thank you very much, and I will catch you later. You'll recognise me, I'll be wearing my face. TTFN, folks, TTFN. Yeah, so